Hope everyone's well. Good afternoon, Mum. I hope everyone's doing good. Just bear with me. I've just got a few things I just need to set up behind the scenes. But I will be with you in a minute. So last night, the stream last night was absolutely amazing, guys. We announced our first winner of the merchandise giveaway through the super chats, which was Molly. Come on. Yes, okay. Which was absolutely brilliant. Molly, congratulations. That mug, she chose the mug, the BGN Aquariums mug. The new logo mug, actually. That was ordered last night. So, Molly, hopefully you should get that within the next, to be honest, within the next few days. So, I ordered my new mug on Tuesday or Wednesday, and today it arrived. So that's the mug that Molly has ordered. Actually, like really heavy, good quality. But yes, that's part of the new merchandise that still isn't showing on the YouTube shop yet. You can see it. It is available on the fourth wall side, but unfortunately it's not syncing with YouTube at the moment. I have spoke to fourth wall about it, and they said disconnect the shop, reconnect, and it should go through. So I did that last night, and it's not gone through. The second cup that I ordered is the rainbow fish cup, which I kind of wanted ages ago, and I ordered the Tetra cup instead. But yes, 2 new cups arrived today. I have ordered a new t-shirt as well, but that's not here yet. And that has been shipped separately. So, guys, it's Saturday afternoon, which means water change day for me. I am going to do a little bit of a water change on the rainbow tank. It obviously doesn't need a lot doing on it because it had such a big one done on Monday. But I'm going to do a little one anyway, keep it fresh. Just pour myself a drink. So yes, last night, guys, was absolutely awesome. Great stream, great company, and a great lady won our first merchandise giveaway, which was well deserved because Molly has contributed so much regarding the super chat giveaways, and when she's won, she's donated to people in the UK. So it was nice to actually have Molly win and her receive a little bit of merch from the shop as well. So I'm going to test drive the new cup. Because I'm parched. So let's catch up on a bit of the old chat. Wow. So last night we actually came in just short of 1,000 viewers. I thought 30 likes kind of guaranteed it because it always has in the past, but we came in just under. But 969 viewers we had last night, which was absolutely awesome, guys. So Rowan, good day, man. How are you doing? Todd, how are you doing, buddy? How's the tank coming along, mate? Gary, thanks for joining us, bud. How are you? I am turned on, aren't I? Yeah, I thought it was. Need one for each stream. Yes. I will put them up behind in a bit so I can kind of show what people can win and that. Because the new merchandise looks pretty good, to be perfectly honest. A bit more colour in it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe have a look at maybe repositioning the logo a bit more further around, because it's kind of there. But if I reposition it to there, maybe a little bit better. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Quite happy with it. So it takes me ages to get chat on screen. Not sure why it doesn't come straight away. I don't really know, Gary, to be honest. Well, YouTube, innit? I'm still waiting for them to put the new merchandise onto my shop on my channel, mate. And that was like 4 days ago. So going for yellow rainbows today. Nice, Todd. I got some last weekend, mate. I threw some in here last weekend. There is one that's kind of slightly colouring up now, which is that beauty there. But yeah, mate. Good choice. Very good choice. Dane, good afternoon, buddy. How are you doing? Just bought a 60-litre tank, set it up as a shrimp tank. Yes, mate. Nice, nice. That'd be awesome. You should watch my members only shrimp video, Gary. I'll give you a few good tips regarding shrimp if you've never kept them before. But yeah, I do like them little shrimp, mate. They're cool. Fish fam links in the house, all good. Do you suggest a male? And yeah, I'd go for male and female, mate. Yeah, males will be both colourful. It won't be a problem if there's no female in there. They might just spar off a little bit against each other, mate. But they're not really an aggressive fish, rainbows anyway. But male and female obviously gives you a bit more of a chance of producing some young for sure. So, wow, rush morning, but we're all good. We are all good. I will start the water coming out of there. Say it's not going to be a big one today because of the amount of water that took out on Monday. So it's a weekend, guys. What's everyone doing? Oh, cheers, Gary. The shrimp one, you mean? Yeah, it is actually. Mate. I know it's all like is proper, like factually correct, which I'd like to say. Hopefully, all my videos are factually correct. To be perfectly honest, but yeah, and I don't star in it, so even better. Might do a water change today too. Yeah, mate. If you're burying fish, yeah, it's always good to probably get it done beforehand. For sure, less stress. What's the water change device on the loop over? End of things. So, Todd, I have just let me show, unclip you. So, mate, I have just a normal hose pipe. On the end of it is a filter inlet kind of guard. That just helps not suck up any fish because you can say, as you can see, it always causes interest. Don't want to get a rainbow stuck in the pipe. And then that is just a pipe U-bend holder that you'd get on a washing machine. Or what you get in a washing machine in the UK, I take it you get them in the US as well, mate. Where the pipe just feeds through and it just hooks over. But yeah, mate, it's quite a keep pressing the mic off. As soon as I touch the phone, automatically the mic button is right where you'd put your fingers. God, honestly, it's a nightmare. But yeah, I blame how it's set up. I think it's kind of more set up for left-handed people rather than right-handed. Where did we get up to? So I will just go through it again. So we have the filter intake guard there, washing machine, pipe holder there for the U-bend. All that goes through. I then have, for when I did the massive water change on Monday, because there's been water going through that pipe for ages, you get a permanent bend on it. So there's 2 cable ties there, and I just cable tied a rod to it to keep it straight, just so I could get the water down to like this level. So that's kind of, I think that's what you may have missed. I'm a nightmare for keep pressing the mic button, but it is totally in the wrong place. The mic cut off. As you notice, I do it quite a lot. Is there anything else that we missed through my fat fingers? Wonder what that was then. So many strange noises going on out here, around here at the moment. I've got neighbour messing about with his car and all kinds going on. Wind blowing through, which blows the blinds, which is making a right old racket. Did we miss anything? Still deciding on a small schooling tetra. I would definitely lean toward cardinals, buddy. I love cardinals. They're awesome. Cardinals or rummies, mate. Definitely cardinals or rummies for sure. And if you can get hold of the blue rummies, damn, even better. That's something I'm going to be looking at pretty soon. Or maybe even both. Yes, mate. Maybe even both. Even better. Even better. Yeah, you'll never know what I said. No, I think I've covered everything. So it wasn't the tin foils that were knocking all the Anubias off. So because they were knocked a lot of the Anubias off again, so I will reposition that when I do the water change on the new rainbow tank, or the rainbow forest, we'll call it. The Driftwood Scaper, thank you for joining the Fishkeeper Club, mate. Welcome. How does the new tank get algae in? It's just the imbalance, Driftwood. Just the imbalance, mate. If you're getting a lot of algae in the first week, I'll be honest, I don't really have my lights on longer than 2 hours for the first week of a new scape anyway, buddy. Because you've got to build the you've got to build up the ecosystem, mate. So if you go full on 8 hours of light straight away, it's just too much. It's just too much. You've got to build the ecosystem. You can't just you know, you can't, it doesn't form straight away, mate. So it's just that imbalance. Once it all settles down and the balance is all good, then that's when it kind of ends up. But I'd start your lights on for 2 hours for the first week. Then I'd go to 2.5. And every week I would knock it up by another half an hour. But before you knock it up in half an hour, look at your plants, look at everything. If you've got algae forming, then just take your lights down by maybe like 15 minutes. You know, and just judge it every week. Judge it. If there's algae forming, hold back. Don't whack them up another half an hour if there's algae forming. You know, when you get up to your 8 hours, then all good. Today we're going to do a bit of work on the Java because god damn, it needs it today. There's quite a lot of dead leaves in here today, so, and there's quite a few new plants forming which I will just stick into the bottom to help that grow even bushier. Java fern, it's the plant that keeps giving to you. Great plant for making money if you want to, especially if you manage to get a lot of bogwood nice and cheap. Then you can make quite a bit of money out of Java fern for sure. Is that the powder for your cage? It is, Gary, yes. I put KH and GH buffer in. Because I drop the water by the same amount every week, I kind of know how much to put back in. But yeah, I put like a good, it's probably like a teaspoon. I put in about a teaspoon of that every week just to keep my KH and my GH. My GH tends to be around about 4. My KH around about 8 in this tank. And I've kind of like, because I do the same amount of water every week, I know just how much to put back in. But everyone's different, obviously. Everyone's water's different. My water tests at 0 kH, 0 GH. On a parts per million test, my tap water has less parts per million than RO water. So that's kind of where we are on my water. But it depends where you are, mate, you know. It's just getting that judgment right. You know, some people don't have to add it because some people don't need to. But yeah, mate, I do add buffer. And I'm now using the NT Labs Optimus water conditioner. I had actually got a bottle of this, but I also won the NT Labs and Fish Shop Map competition as well, or one of the winners, 1 of 5. So started using that dechlorinator. It's also good for detoxifying ammonia and all that jazz as well. And then also, so the KH buffer, just so it doesn't cloud the water up on stream, I tend to try and pour it into the filter inlet so it just takes it out straight away, and then it can dissolve in the filter. And then I add plant fertilizer as well. So that's the only thing I stick in my tanks week in, week out. Plant fertilizer I do pretty much every morning, and I root tab the plants every 3 months or so. I think it's time where bacteria is replaced and it catches up. Yeah, it's just about getting the balance right, mate. It's all about balance. Yeah, definitely turn your lights down, Driftwood, for sure. I wouldn't add any shrimp to your tank, mate, until it's about 3 months old. They all need the they all need that. When you put your hand in and you feel that slimy coating on just on anything in there, rocks, side of the glass. When you've got that slimy coating, that's what all your shrimp kind of feed on. Even though you do need to feed them more as well, you kind of feed on that on the biofilm that's all over everything. You don't have that in a tank straight away. So yeah, I'd give it a few months, mate. At least 2 to 3 months, I'd say, really. Some will say 4 to 6 weeks. If you get away with it, fine. I've never had any success beforehand. So, hey, Nibbler, how you doing, buddy? I've got micro cage. Tells me instructions on how much to put in. Oh, mate, yeah, it's hard with no instructions, mate. That's the one I use. I use that, and it says to maintain. What's the dosage on this? Add 50 ml, which is approximately 3 level tablespoons of powder for every 340 litre. So, yeah, so I do kind of like about a teaspoon, which works out just about right for where my tank's at. But all these things are all different, mate. That's the only problem. But yeah, if they're not putting instructions in for dosage, wow. Unless you can Google it, mate. Might have a look at what brand it is and Google it. You may be able to get an instruction manual online, buddy. Maybe. Google is our friend, unless it's our enemy. How many litre are you taking out per water change? I take out, it's 240 litres, mate. So I usually take out about 40%. Take out about 50 litre. On this tank. Well, it's going to end up being the same on the Rainbow Forest tank as well. Rainbow fish love a big water change, mate. That's why I do it. Rainbow fish love a massive water change. So they thrive off it. So yeah, that's why I do a big water change every week. Plus I fertilise the plants daily as well. Do I breed bows, Marmy? No, mate, not really, no. If they breed in there, they breed in there. But no, I'm not a specific fish breeder, mate. Alpha Pack, all the way from Portugal. Good afternoon. Welcome to Fishkeeper Club. If you can, press the like button, guys, please do. It spreads us to a wider audience. We are here. We offer a public service to other aquarium keepers. So if you can help spread the word, very much appreciated by all of us. Oh yeah, mate. Yeah, them tinfoils though, Nibbles. I love them, but the tank's going to be a lot better with rainbows in it for sure. For sure. So thirsty me today. So yeah, guys, last night was awesome. Such a great stream. We managed to do our first super chat appreciation merchandise giveaway, and Molly chose one of these mugs. So I ordered that last night. It will, hopefully, she'll receive it towards the tail end of next week. So congratulations, Molly. Well deserved. And I hope you enjoy it. I sent out the biggest one as well. There's a 14 ounce and a 15 ounce cup. So I sent the 15 ounce because no one needs a small brew. But yes, that is the cup that Molly chose. So the super chat appreciation we do every time we hit 15 super chats of the £5 level. We do a appreciation giveaway. That is rolling as well, guys. That's not just 15 super chats in one stream. I ain't like that. It's every time we hit 15 rolling. So if we hit 5 today, say, those 5 names go in a pot, and they will stay in the pot until we go on to the next stream. And if we don't do any that day, it just rolls over. Once we get 15 names in the pot, then we do the prize draw. Would say we are only it's for America and it's for the UK. All I'd say is just check if you want to enter. Just check with Fourth Wall to see if they deliver to your country. You can visit my store if you click on the link for the store beneath the live stream today. You can click over and go over to Fourth Wall, see if they actually deliver to your country. Obviously, before you enter. That's not saying you can't enter. You can obviously do what Molly used to do and donate your prize to someone else. Then what all I will add is if you can just make sure you are either on Facebook or on our Discord or Instagram, so you can actually make contact with me with your address and what price you want, and we can get it shipped out to you. Otherwise, I don't know where you live, I can't send it you, unfortunately. I bring this up because this has been an issue that's arisen in the past. Not a problem, Molly. I'm so I was just so chuffed to be able to do that for you, kiddo. I really was. Yeah, it made my day, Molly, being able to donate that. I just hope you enjoy it. Have a nice cup of coffee or whatever in it on me. So yes, this is becoming a rainbow tank as well. The tin foils, we moved out on so last Sunday. The tin foils came out of here, and we introduced 6 yellow rainbows. Still young at the moment, not up to colour, but are going to be absolutely stunning. We do still have the tiger barbs in here. I'm kind of hoping that they all get along. We'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, we're looking good. We are looking good. It was the way to go, I think, really, was to introduce rainbows in here. I still want to add a good amount of cardinals in here as well, though, like I did last time. But now there won't be anything big enough to eat them when I add them. So, yeah, I might have to be having a look at doing an online order. Shopco, get some of those cardinals at £1 each. I don't know. I really do want to treat myself to some of those orange Ottos and the green Otto Sinclair that they have there as well. You never know. I also want to add some orange shrimp to the cardinal tank. With the blue and the red of the cardinals, a nice bright orange shrimp, I think, will really stand out. Harsh Laguna, welcome to Fishkeeper Club, mate. If you click the like button while you're here, that would be massively appreciated. A Guna from India, that'd be like getting a Man United fan out of Manchester. Never heard of. So, a few months ago, I treated myself to one of these. What's that? It's not something out of Star Trek. It's a label maker. to make labels for all my plugs, so I know what I'm unplugging a lot easier. But just never got round to making labels. So this evening, if I get a chance, I think I'm going to start making labels so I can put them on my plugs, so I can unplug them. Makes life a lot easier. I'm saying this because with the tank we're doing the water change on now, I'm going to have to start, when I start doing larger water changes on here, I'm going to have to start unplugging the internal sponge filter on there. The heater's not a problem because it's got a run dry knockout switch on it, but obviously the filter will be a problem, so it'll just make life a little bit easier to do the water changes. So yes, I think I'm finally going to get around to doing it. Now I've just remembered that last week at the shop I bought a new piece of rock for this aquarium. I think it is the same rock to go into that bit there. So whilst the water is lower, I'm going to do it. So guys, I'm going to put you back on the rainbow tank for a little bit. I am here. Just going to scrub this rock. And stick my wood to it so my wood doesn't keep falling over to the side like it does. So please do chat to yourselves at the moment. I will keep checking on the laptop anyway and keep up to date with what's going on. So get this piece of rock in here today. Just kind of hoping I've got glue left. I think I have. That'll be my luck now. I don't have any glue. Oh man. There is a possibility I don't have any glue. If I don't have glue, I'll try and wedge it. I can't remember if I used all the glue or not. I kind of think I did. I actually think I used all the glue, so may just end up being wedged at the moment. Oh, oh yes, we have glue. We have glue. Happy days. I have 6 aquariums, Harsh, at the moment, soon to be 8. Hey, Fish Tank, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back to Fishkeeper Club, mate. Hope you're having a great afternoon. Is what I'm looking for. So the wood I want to do the work on today, I currently have one of the peppermints having a good suck on it. So we're going to have to move him out of the way. So it's nice to see a pleco sucking on your wood for sure. Okay, so the wood is attached to the was attached to that wood, to the rock, but it was actually being held on by filter floss, so which wasn't ideal. I'm trying to talk you through what I'm actually doing in here. I know you can't see, but let's see if I can do this without gluing it, maybe. Maybe, just maybe, we can actually do this without glue anyway. We're just going to have to see. I think maybe having this piece loose. Just thinking if I glue it, this actual piece of wood gets in the way quite a lot when I'm taking the filter out. So maybe if I can have it that's a little bit more detachable anyway, it might make life a bit easier for me. So I will show you what I'm doing in a second, guys. I'll put you back on there just because there's no point me standing in the way of the camera. No one wants to look at me from behind for sure. Well, not everyone. Maybe Al, if he's in. You never know. So this rock, the rock is in. It's probably a little bit too bright at the moment, But it will darken up over time anyway, and come to the, because it's the same type of rock. It's the same type of rock that was already in there, so I know it will darken up. Once it gets a little biofilm on there as well, it will look a lot better. But yes, looks way better already. So that's kind of what I've done. I'm going to make it a little bit easier to work on, because I can still take this piece of wood out. It's now nice and straight. My OCD was doing my head in with it, so that's just better. So it's packed out now either side as well with a piece of Nubius, so hopefully that will help it stop falling over. Yes, I think it's looking a lot better. So the one that I think was on screen, which is the rainbow tank, is it's 240 litres, mate, which will just is that about 52 gallon maybe. The one that's on screen now is 300 litres, so maybe 56-ish gallon. I'm not 100% sure. My head doesn't work in gallons, unfortunately, fish tank. Thanks, Tracy. It does look a lot better. It does look a lot better. Like I say, it's probably a little bit light at the moment, but it is the same type of rock. It does have that little silver speckle in it, which I think just looks good anyway. But yes, hopefully, once it darkens up, it won't look out of place. And it's now holding the wood. It's holding me wood better. Nothing like a nice piece of rock to hold your wood. John, I would not expect anything else than to go out for wood and come back with fish. It's always good, man. It's always good. So I was looking at designing a t-shirt this morning as well, quite channel appropriate really, regarding wood. For some reason though, they wouldn't let me add any words to the t-shirt today, so that's hopefully something I can kind of look at doing again tonight. But keep your eyes out for the update on new merchandise. So yes, I am going to disconnect the shop from YouTube tonight, guys. Give it a few hours and then reconnect it. Hopefully then it'll bring over all the new merchandise. It's kind of where I'm struggling at the moment for some reason. Don't know why. But the new merchandise isn't flooding through like it should do. 240, 60 US, UK 52. Yeah, it's probably round about that, guys, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure. Oh. Yes, what fish did you get, John? Emerald granite. Nice, mate, nice. Did you get some as well? You can't, that's what you want, John. Nice girthy wood. No point having any of that thin, weedy looking wood. That never goes down well. Especially when your fish are sucking on it, like plex. They go through that thin wood like nobody's business. Plenty of girth. As the ladies will agree there, for sure. The fannies do love the girth. Yes, they do, John. You're right there. The fannies definitely like a bit of girth. So I'm going to start putting water back in this tank, seeing as I forgot. I do that quite often. I get talking and then think, but hell, that tank's taking ages to fill up. And then I realise that I try and turn the water on. Yeah. So what happens when you get to 52, your memory starts failing you. So again, I do add buffer to this tank as well. Buffer. A little bit of Optimus. A little bit of plant fertilizer. Happy days. All good. Water's on its way in. I'm so happy with that. So happy with that. Once that rock darkens up as well, it'll be looking awesome. So buffer in. Right, let's have a quick tidy up. Keep an eye on the tank. Quick tidy up, then I can sit down because my hernia's playing up a little bit today, guys. So don't grow old, guys. You just experience. As one pain fades, another one comes in. So the joys of getting old. I can't remember the last time I didn't have pain. I'll be honest. At some point in body, say as one bit of pain fades away, another arrives. Definitely the joys of getting old. I've actually put my label maker right near my chair. So don't forget, it's there. It's not like, it is just solely because I keep forgetting to do it. So no excuse now. Although I'll probably think of one. So all is good. All is good. We have. Oh, I'm so happy with that rock. So happy with that rock. Dane, you should know by now. Chat, we talk about wood quite a lot. It is all fish related. It's all about girthy wood that John's got today. Nothing more innocent than that at the end of the day. Just innocent fish chat. Nothing more, nothing less. Can't beat a bit of wood chat. Just gonna kind of move you in a little bit. So I'm trying to get set up for second half of the afternoon. While that fills up. Need to take the weight off my feet. Jonathan Carlin, good afternoon. Welcome to Fishkeeper Club. Cactus, welcome to Fishkeeper Club. Thank you, buddy. Vodka. You know what? I'll put that to the test tonight, Cactus. Because today it's been on the news that anything more than one glass of wine per year is bad for you. So I'm going to change to vodka instead. I have got some good vodka here as well, so we can put it to the test. Yes. What kind of joints? I like it. I like it. Ended up having time to root the stone I wanted. I'll definitely introduce into some to my tank. Yeah, mate, definitely, John. I'm on the search for a nice, like, I want a long bit of wood with plenty of girth on it, so that I can cut in half and then have it in two tanks, so it looks like one tank. That's kind of the plan for the next aquarium. Tank inhabitants will then be hopefully blue rummy nose in one side with green Neocaridina shrimp in there over time, and on the other tank will be hopefully neon green Rasporas with blue shrimp in there. So yeah, it kind of should look pretty cool. Knowing my luck, I won't be able to get hold of the blue rummies, but time will tell. Time will tell. I'm really happy with that rock. That rock's looking, yeah, it looks, I really am happy with that. Looks cool. It's a good move not sticking the wood on, actually. Because like I say, I can move it out when I work on that side of the tank. So yeah, I'm quite happy with what I've done there. It was nice to go in the shop. I knew this shop sold that type of rock, but to go in there and get a small piece or thin piece so it doesn't stick out too far. Yeah, I'm over the moon with that. Should be cool. Should be good. nearly there on level. In fact, you know what? I think we are there on level. Turn that off. Remove the hose. Get sat down. Just give that a wipe. No one wants a drippy hose, especially when you've got wood on the floor. So guys, I think we're nearly done. I think we're nearly ready. We can continue with the second half of the stream. Well, probably the second couple of thirds of the stream. Actually, I've done pretty. Yeah, it's done pretty fast. What time are we on now? 3 o'clock. Just gone 3. Yes. So we've got 2 hours of 2 hours of stream to go. Just gonna sort myself a drink out. So, what do we need? I'm missing 2 things. My brain and, well, so, nearly here, guys, nearly with you. We have drink, notepad, laptop, lid down on that baby. All good, all good. Are we ready? I think we are. "20 likes, guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much." Okay, we're all good. Everything's in place. Drink. New merchandise cup arrived today, guys. Will hopefully be available in the shop pretty soon. It is available on the 4th wall side of the shop at the moment. It's just struggling to transfer over at the moment. Don't know if that's YouTube or 4th wall. Not 100% sure, but last night we held our first merchandise appreciation giveaway, which is hit every time we get 15 super chat donations of £5 plus. So the good thing is it rolls over as well. So Molly won last night. Molly received a choice of a few different bits of merchandise. There is a t-shirt with this logo on, which will be hopefully delivered to mine within the next few days. I'll start wearing that on stream to show you what it's like. That is the cup that Molly chose. There are other cups available. We have the choice of that, the Boasmani cup, the Tetra cup. We also have a different logo cup as well with just the rainbow fish on there and BGN Aquariums going down the side. that was ordered from, she won it last night, and that's been ordered, and that will hopefully be in Molly's possession by the end of next week. I think they're saying Thursday, Friday-ish, something like that. That's good. The super chat is not like 15 super chats in one, otherwise you do. No, it is a rolling, so every time we get 15 £5 plus super chats, we will do an appreciation giveaway. Unfortunately, some of the merchandise on there can't be included in the giveaway, because if you don't know, YouTube take 30%, so we have to take that into account, just so obviously I don't end up out of pocket. But all good. Right, let me catch up on some of the chats. Bunch of cherry barbs would look incredible in that tank. Cherry barbs look good in anything. Oh, mate, where the shop we went into last Sunday, there's some cherry barbs in there, mate, that were out of this world. Wow, absolutely stunning. To Jonathan Carlin, thank you for joining Fishkeeper Club, mate. Hopefully he's still in here. You know what, a fish tank? This community is awesome, mate, and it does spread into the Discord channel as well. It's such a great community that we've grown here, and let's just keep it growing. You know, that's what we need to do. Keep it growing, and it should be all good. Genu Guppy Farm, thanks for joining us. They used to say a glass a day, Jonathan. Yeah, they've changed it now to a glass a year. So you buy a bottle of wine, have one glass, and then throw the rest. Unless you have... They don't say how big the glass is, so... Is it a pint? Who knows? They just try to stop us drinking alcohol, aren't they? That's what it is. Just cut your lights down, Gary, on the if you have an algae bloom, mate. It's probably the best way. It's mainly like it is an imbalance, but yeah, mainly it will be light, maybe underfeed a little bit as well, just to take some nutrients out. Night, good evening, or good afternoon, I should say. Well, depending on where you are, I suppose. So thanks for joining Fishkeeper Club. I do not have crawfish, mate. No. No. That's the thing, Gary, in it. It's a light issue. A lot of people, they set up the tank, they whack the lights on for 8 hours, and then, wow, before you know it, it's just it's got a tank of green water. Anna Marie, thanks for joining us. Welcome to Saturday afternoon's Fishkeeper Club. Hope you are well. Hope little Elizabeth is there as well. Hey Elizabeth, how you doing? It's 3 p.m. here in the roughest part of England. England's turning that rough, mate. Yeah, I tell you what, really good for algae though. Hillstream loaches are absolutely fantastic at cleaning out algae. They are just like something else. Fishing geek, Good evening, buddy. Why am I saying evening? I think that's because I'm used to saying evening, but wow. Losing it today. Cheers, Jonathan. Yes, the cup. It is the latest design that's come out of BGN Aquariums. The new logo looks pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. It looks pretty cool. This is also the cup that Molly won last night in the first appreciation giveaway through the super chats. So I know, Anna, you wasn't in last night, but Molly actually won last night on the super chat giveaway, and she chose one of the mugs. So hopefully that will be arriving on her doorstep within by the end of next week, apparently. We did miss you last night, Anna. We had a few, not too many though, to be perfectly honest. Not many weirdos came through. There is actually there is actually children's wear on the channel, so I could actually do some kiddies hoodies as well. Protic, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I am all good, mate. How are you? Do you think artificial plants are bad? I prefer real plants. Artificial plants, in my opinion, don't really look real. You can say mix some of the red ones into live plants, maybe just to break the colour up if you don't want to add CO2. But apart from aesthetics, plastic plants, artificial plants add nothing to your aquarium. Whereas live plants help keep your water clean. So that's where I'm at with it. Oh, is it bass tactics or base tactics? Well, who knows? But yeah, that's where I'm at with plastic plants, mate. I don't have any plastic plants in my tanks, mate. So I'm running an experimental community tank. It's been about 6 months and no issues. Mix some local species in with my individual firemouth cichlid, and she's finally out. Until 3 years. Got a 2-hour drive to work today. Oh, god damn, Anna. That's not good, is it? Blueberry, good afternoon, buddy. How are we doing? Cheers for that, Molly. There's always one, isn't there? There's always one. They can't read the pinned message, obviously too thick. What can we say? Feels like a Monday in disguise. I'm bloody glad it's not Monday. So glad it's not. I need to move a few aquariums around. Feng Shui, the room is off. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Shash, good afternoon, buddy. Thanks for joining Fishkeeper Club. If you can click the like button, it'd be well appreciated. We'd like to spread this live stream out to a wider audience. Clicking the thumbs up button, guys, does do that. So if you haven't pressed it already, do please give it a press. And thank you to the person that's just pressed it. Much appreciated. Chris Ann, good afternoon. How are we doing? DS Edits, I give them a really varied diet. Frozen foods, dried foods, pellets. If you check out my channel, there is a video recently that I added regarding feeding. Today I am also going to be adding chopped up spinach, especially to the tank here. So I'll get some spinach leaves, chop them up into a cup of boiling water, into the microwave for 1 minute, take them out of the microwave, leave them a couple more minutes, take them out, just let them cool off a little bit, and then I'll add them to the tanks. I'm chopping them up because it just makes them a lot easier for them to eat. And yeah, I like to feed greens to my tanks quite a lot. We did some peas last week that went down extremely well, to be perfectly honest. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Seeing as I've said that, what I'll do, I'll pull the chair to one side. I'll tune you in a little bit closer. So you can keep an eye on what's going on the tank. Keep an eye on him. Only joking. I'll do some spinach now, and then we can feed them. Once it's cooled down, we can feed it to the tank later on. Just have to bear with me, guys. There should be enough water in the kettle, which is good. But I do feed greens regular to the tank. Actually goes down really, really well. And I'm not afraid of like putting a lot in, because I'll be honest, I do put a lot in. But all the fish love a little bit of spinach in the diet. Spinach, stinging nettles, which is a good time of the year now to add stinging nettles. If you are going to go out and forage wild greens, if you will, like the stinging nettles, guys, just make sure that they haven't been sprayed with any kind of pesticides, because obviously you don't want to poison your fish. That is a definite no-no. So if you're going to go out foraging things like stinging nettles, like I say, just go somewhere off the beaten track. If you have a large garden and you know there's stinging nettles in there, make sure that your partner or your mum and dad or whatever, whoever you live with, or haven't treated them with anything. Give them a chop up, watch you don't sting your fingers. Like I say, boiling water in a cup, microwave 1 minute, leave them for another couple of minutes. Once they're at the capacity where they're sinking, they're all good. And I will add some to this aquarium pretty soon. The kettle's nearly boiled, so that's all good. In fact, it's just about to boil. So I'm not bothered if some get to the bottom here. I have corridoras in here. I have a redfin thresher in here. My shark likes it. My hoping that the hillstream loaches, that'll give them something really nice to have a good munch on today as well. So yes, I'm going to put a lot into this tank, and we will put some into the other tanks as well. But kettle's boiled, so let's crack on. Microwave's on for a minute. And then we'll just leave it for a couple of minutes anyway, just for it to settle. And away we go. Adds a good bit of iron to the diet with feeding spinach as well. What's your opinion on using snails to clean new live plants? And I'll dip some of the pests before actually planting. I'd like to think that your plants don't really have any algae on them at the moment, mate, when they're new anyway. I don't mind snails in my tanks, mate. Snails just do a good job. Ramshorn snails is my like go-to choice. Obviously, you're gonna get little like bladder snails coming in there. To me, not really an issue. If you're getting overrun with snails, cut down the food. Snails are really good at regulating whether there's too much food. And if there's too much food in the water, snails will breed like crazy. If there's not that much food in the water for snails, they won't breed. They won't breed because they don't want to compete for food. They're not daft. So to me, snails are a great indicator. I do overfeed a couple of my tanks to keep giving me snails. I do put snails in here, but they get eaten. I think the rainbows kind of like them. But I feed snails to my puffer tank. So all is good. All is good. Oh, jeez. Mate, honestly, Fishing Geek, these babies, mate, they can get excited for food 10 minutes after I've fed them. Honestly, they just they kind of they love it. I have lemon balm. It's a good substitute. Hillstream loaches are my favourite. Hillstream loaches are cool, mate. It's something I've always looked at but never really bought. Then me and Tracy got talking before we started dating, and Tracy's Hillstream loaches like breed for fun. So I ended up getting two females, one male into this tank here. The chances of them breeding in there and getting young from them is probably slim because of the amount of fish in there. But last time I went down to Tracy's, I actually brought 3 more Hillstream loach back with me, and they're in the cardinal tank. I think they'll have more of a chance of breeding in there. If they can breed like they do with Tracy's, then I'll be able to start distributing Hillstreams into every tank, because they eat algae like I have never seen anything before. I've seen it with us and not the light. Yes, I agree. I've kept them since I was a kid. They remind me of Pokemon. They remind me of aliens, right? Hillstream loaches. They remind me of aliens. The sucker things. That's kind of what they remind me of. Elizabeth Baster, thanks for joining us. Tank is super cloudy. Is that like a white cloud? Or is it green cloudy? If it's a white cloudy, then it's a bacterial bloom. Do absolutely nothing. Don't do a water change. Do nothing. Just let it find its balance, and it will clear. I actually do a video on cloudy aquariums, Elizabeth. So if you click through onto my channel, go through cloudy aquarium. It is white. Do nothing, Elizabeth. What's happened there? You're getting an imbalance of your bacteria. There's a bloom. If you do a water change, it'll just go cloudy again. If you do absolutely nothing, it'll find its balance and it'll clear. It takes maybe 4 days to a week normally, but yeah, if you just do nothing, mate, you should be good. But yeah, if you check out my cloudy aquarium video, it is really informative. I have no bettas in here at the moment, Jeffrey, never alone a Hellboy. But you never know in the future. Might bring some bettas back into the mix in the fish room. Right, let me just deal with the spinach. Should be well softened now with the amount of time that it's been sat in the boiling water. It's been microwaved. So we'll tip the water out, let it cool. Actually, I think what I'll do, I'll put some cold water in there just to let it cool off, and then we will feed it to the rainbow tank. I will feed some to all the tanks, but so we'll let that just cool off. Let me just grab my tweezers, which I think I put back in here last night. I did. Give that a little bit of a mix up. Make sure it's cool before it enters the tank. We don't want to burn the fish. Wow, that held quite a lot of heat. Let me just stick some more cold water in there. Get this cooled down as quick as possible, and then we can get it fed into the tank for you guys. That's better. That's better. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'll let you just keep an eye on that tank for me. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put you onto this tank for a second. We'll feed a little bit of spinach in here. Now, it's not as many fish in here, but there are some plecos in here. Say, I am not concerned about how much I put in there. The fish will eat it. I'm not going to put as much into the smaller tanks in the fish room. Although we do have hill streams in one of the tanks. We have auto sinkless. I'm going to put a little bit into the puffer tank, because we have blue fanny in here, so, and we have some autos in here, so I'll give them something to munch on, and the rest I'm going to put a little bit of a dabble into the shrimp tank. There's no doubt the shrimp, well, it says no doubt the shrimp like a bit of spinach in their diet as well. That's in both shrimp tanks as well, guys. It will get eaten, so there's no nothing to worry about there. Just don't overfeed on the smaller tanks. But the rest, as you can see, the barbs are liking it. I don't know if you can see that. I say as you can see. You might not even be able to see it. So just wick it round. So see how a barb there already eating a piece. This is just a real good stuff to add. The rainbows are tucking into it. There's a barb there just running off with a piece. So yeah, it's a great, such a great addition of food. And it's, what, a bag of spinach costs next to nothing really. So let me just move the chair out of the way. Move you in a little bit closer. Make sure that you can see. And then this is going to look like a lot that I'm putting in here. But I assure you, it will get eaten. And you'll see the fish will go mad for it. So, goddamn, that's a... Give it a bit of a mix up. There is a lot in there. But, honestly, it will get eaten. Like I say, there's plecos in there. There's hillstream loaches in there. They'll all have a good feast on that. As you can see, the rainbows are tucking into it. The angels will tuck into it. The hillstream loaches, I'm hoping that they will tuck into it. It may bring out little red, which is a redfin thresher. And it's just a great food to feed them. Gets iron into them. As you can see there, Bose Marnies, wow. They love it more than anything, to be perfectly honest. The rainbows will feed on the spinach that hits the bottom as well, and they will also then, the cories are coming out, the gobies are out on it. Say it's a lot of food, a lot of spinach gone in there, but it will not go to waste. It will not spoil the water, because that will be eaten. It's a little bit different with spinach. You don't really work that 5-minute rule. But that, honestly, that will soon go. Got one of the female Bose Marnie here having a good munch. Male Bose Marnie's got a piece. Absolutely awesome. The gobies are on it. Hopefully this will bring the hill streams down. They'll get onto it. So yeah, it's definitely a great food. Definitely a great food. They're two of the cups that are available, guys, on the channel shop, as well as that cup as well. So, and there is another cup as well, just not got it. That's how I feed spinach to my tanks. Just rewind because I've missed quite a bit of chat. Oh yeah, both the gobies are now out. Yes, all good. All good. Oh man. One thing we do have to watch though, should have probably turned it off first. The wave maker. Let me just clear the wave maker. Get that back up high actually into position. Should have turned your wave maker off before I did it, but it's not an issue. Soon clears out. It should be an easier task once it's labelled up. All good, all good. So actually the wave maker, because it's so soft, it's cutting it up and shooting it across. So yes, all is good. Even makes it a little bit smaller for the smaller fish to eat as well. Those fish are now getting lovely bellies on them. As I say, there is some on the bottom, but it's not an issue. The corridoras, the plec, everything else, the hill streams all get a good feed on that. Now, I won't feed any of these fish tonight now. That can be their evening meal. So it's brought green fanny out. Green fanny is out. It's a good way of definitely a good way of getting a fanny out for sure. God damn, did he just say that? Yes. Yes, I did. Guys, we're 5 likes off hitting the 30 like mark. Let's press that like button if you can. Will, good afternoon, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Helen Rem, Good afternoon. Welcome to Fishkeeper Club. Hope you enjoy your stay. If you can click the like button, that'd be awesome. It spreads us out to a wider community. Well, it doesn't guarantee it because it didn't guarantee it last night. But if we hit 30 likes, it kind of means we're looking at around about 1,000 viewers on the live stream, which is absolutely awesome. We do hit 900 to 1,000 viewers quite regular now on the 4 streams that we do per week. So all is good. I have kept Celestials Fishing Geek, yes. I actually had a really nice Celestial tank going with a CO2 running. But then I had a CO2 dump one day when I was at work and it wiped out a majority of everything in the tank. So now it's basically just a shrimp tank till the CO2 settles down. CO2 regulators playing up. But the CO2 regulator shouldn't be playing up. But it's not an issue. The shrimps don't seem to be affected by it at all. Have a little bit of a standoff here with 2 of the albino tigers. A little bit of a standoff, but that's fine. It's natural behavior. Could actually be breeding behavior. I'm not 100% sure. Shortly after the water change, but let them get on with it. Let them do what they want to do. Just plug you all back in because we don't want to lose you. I've never had luck with green phantoms. He's been in there quite a while, to be perfectly honest. I have a blue fanny as well in the puffer tank. Just popping in, just plumbing up a pump for the well. Oh, geez, buddy. Oh, geez. No more dechlorinator. Yes, mate. Even better once that's in place then, isn't it? That's kind of what you want, isn't it? That is kind of what you want. That's a hard one to have up a notch. They're $18. So they're not that. Where are you? Where are you, Fishing Geek? Because they're not that expensive. They're not cheap though, in all fairness, but it's certainly not that price. But yeah, I lost 10 in a day. I lost 10. I lost my clown pleco, USA, Michigan. Oh, that's where Molly's from. Yeah, I lost. Wow. Yeah, I lost 4 albino cories, my clown pleco, and 10 celestials. And there was nothing I could do about it. I finished work, came home, and unfortunately the tank was fizzing like a can of Coke. It's just a CO2 dump. New canister of CO2. Don't really know what went on. Regulator was set. Everything was fine. But yeah, unfortunately, that's the way it went. Upsetting. It's you see, the thing is, it is that bad batch, Fishing Geek, because what you find is fish are starved for up to a week before they are shipped to your shops. Yeah, so they're not like pooping in the water, basically, on the journey from the importers while they're being imported into the country. So because they don't get fed, it's quite a journey with no food for like a week or so. The journey itself, then they come into your shop. Unfortunately, there's quite a lot of shops that don't feed them as well. Whereas I like to see on the counter when I go in the shops, I like to see a tub of food so you know that they feed. The two shops near me, at least one of them, they always have a tub of frozen food defrosting, so you know that they get fed. But the stress of moving and the stress of not being fed for a week can really damage the fish. The stress can kill them, and then it looks like it's your fault, and you feel it's your fault, but actually it's not. It's what that fish has gone through for the 3-4 weeks before you actually take possession, unfortunately. Yes, Molly does definitely know Michigan, for sure, guys, for sure. Sure, I've got the information from this time. I was there, I didn't get anything, but there was a disposable vape in the tank. What? I've never seen that before, mate. A disposable vape in the tank. Wow, that's incredible. You can't even pass that over as a fish, can they? I mean, disposable vape in the tank. Wow. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Crimson Supernova, welcome to Fishkeeper Club. Prime, Stability, and Pristine together. I'll be honest, it's not something I've used, but I would think it'd be okay. To be perfectly honest, I think it'd be okay, but I would go on Seachem's website and just check Crimson before you do. But I would have thought that those three would be fine to use together, to be perfectly honest. But like I say, it's not something I use. I've always used Fluval. I'm currently on NT Labs because I bought it to try it, the Optimus, and I actually won the NT Labs and Fish Shop Mat competition that they held a few weeks ago on Instagram and Facebook, and I think on YouTube as well. So I was one of the 5 that won that. So yes, I do have quite a lot of that stuff at the moment. I'm pretty sure you can use the Optimus and the other one. I can't remember what it's called, but so yeah, I'm pretty sure you can use them together. But I would check. I would just check on the Seachem website. It should be at a point in the right direction. Just in case. I didn't think you could overdose Melafix. How wrong I was. So yeah, it's just I would just check with Seachem first, but I really don't think it'd be a problem, to be perfectly honest. Just getting a drink, guys. And some tablets. Just bear with us, guys. You keep an eye on that tank for us. Make sure everyone's behaving themselves. disposable vape in the tank. Wow. Can't believe it. That's just incredible, isn't it? That's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. What did I say about the Hillstream Loach? ABHISEK. Yes, I have Hillstream Loach in this tank, and we have just fed some spinach into the tank, and the Hillstream Loach are already on it. The one is we have a goby on it there as well. But hopefully Lil Red will come out as well, and that'll soon be hoovered up. We have another Hillstream here, which is whoa, a bit out of focus, but yeah, everything kind of loves spinach, guys. So it's nice to see the Hillstreams coming out onto it. We've got cories at the back on it. We have an angelfish going through it. Definitely a great food to feed your tanks for sure. Yeah, I do put a lot in. There's a lot of fish in there, but it'll get eaten. There's no doubt about that. It's already been cleared up in that tank there, so all is good. All is good. Yes, Fishing Geek minerals does equal life. Your fish need the minerals. That's why I add the buffers. But yes, they do need minerals. That's why I also add multivitamins to my foods as well. If you haven't checked out my feeding video, do check it out. I add multivitamins to my food. They have a varied diet. Today, spinach, but you'll put good nutrients into them as well. Iron will be added into that. Obviously, in the one of the nice to see down here, we have one of the orange Venezuelans that's just died off. Not seen him out for a while, but yes, it's nice to see that has come out. We've got a stir by on here. We've got Julian here. All the cories are out. The Hillstreams have come out. Yeah, it's they're all going to be getting the nutrients. The Bozeman, love it. All the rainbow fish love it. And then I also feed a good selection or a good mix-up of frozen live foods. And I also use the better quality flake foods as well. And pellets. I am a big fan of the Fluval bug bite range. I think Fluval bug bite range is absolutely fantastic. Just the ingredients on Fluval bug bites is it's just so good. It's just so good. Yeah, almond leaves are a great addition to all your tanks as well. They do help regulate your pH, believe it or not. In shrimp tanks, people think that the shrimp eat the almond leaves. They actually don't. The shrimp, when your shrimp are on the almond leaves, they're not actually eating the almond leaf. What they are eating though is the bacteria that's breaking down the almond leaves. So there's quite a little bit of confusion because people think that your shrimp are eating the almond leaves. They're actually not. They're just eating the bacteria that forms on the almond leaves that's breaking it down. They are a great addition to most aquariums. If you are unsure about adding botanicals to your aquarium, do check out my botanicals video. It's came out a few months ago now. I add botanicals to all my tanks. As you can see on the rainbow forest, there's a nice little pod there. We have a crazy little pod there. We have the silk, I think it was a silk pod there, which at the moment has the green fanny and the peppermint that was on there, but green fanny's just seen the peppermint off. We have another type of pod there, and we have another type of pod there. I add botanicals to all my tanks. You just have to watch if you don't want to go down the dark water route. If you give them a boil up, it tends to take out quite a lot of the tannins. They just eat the bacteria, buddy. As the bacteria forms on your botanicals and start breaking it down, the shrimp come on and they'll start eating away at the bacteria. That's kind of what it is. People do think that they're eating the leaves, but they're actually not. They're actually just eating the bacteria that's breaking them down. It's quite a lot of like, it's a bit of a misconception about it, really. It's nice to see the your cories have spawned, buddy. It really is. Tracy, her cories have been breeding like crazy recently. She's got quite a few new additions to her tank there. Some nice cories. Absolutely stunning, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, there's definitely something going on in her water because the hill streams breed a hell of a lot. And now so are cories. So yeah, all is good. All is good. Yeah, I don't mind the dark water tank, Fishing Geek. I don't. In the right setup, it looks okay. What's my next project, Hazza? Well, we'll start off by saying welcome to this afternoon's stream, buddy. Thanks for joining us. If you can click the like button, that'd be cool. The next project in the fish room, though, will be the 2 become 1 tank. That will be 2 of the, what is it? I can't remember who made them now. But it's 2 Scaper 70s that we put together side by side. I will then, I am actually trying to source a nice piece of wood that's big enough to fit in both the tanks, cut that wood in half, and then kind of attempt to kind of rejoin them, if you will, but obviously they won't be rejoined because they'll be in 2 different tanks. And then, so it'll look from a distance that a piece of wood goes through both tanks, plant it all up, and from a distance, the 2 tanks will look like 1 tank. 1 tank will have the blue Ruminose tetras in there with green Neocaridina shrimp, and the other tank will have neon green Rasporas in there with blue shrimp in there. So should look damn cool. Should look really cool. I have in my head the wood that I want. I just keep nipping to a shop that sell that specific type of wood. Once I can get it and get the piece, then everything else should fall into place. What else have you got in your shrimp tank, geek? Because if you've got like plecos in there, they will actually eat the they will eat the leaves, but the shrimp won't. Oh, Hazard, it's going to look amazing, mate. It'll look amazing. I will obviously do a build video for it, but yeah, just a mono shrimp. A mono shrimp are the same, mate. They'll just eat the bacteria on there, but yeah, they don't actually eat the leaf. But yes, botanicals are definitely a great addition to any aquarium. Just have to watch, because it will kind of bring your pH down. So you do just have to watch how much you add, because you don't want to obviously crash your pH. But they will help. If you've got a high pH, it will help bring it down. Well, I certainly hope so, Hazza. Certainly hope so. I certainly put enough hours into the YouTube, mate. So definitely no one can say that I slack off on the YouTube for sure, mate. I definitely put, probably works out around about 35 hours a week into the YouTube, as well as holding down a 60-hour week full-time job. So and maintenance on 6 tanks as well. So yes, I do keep myself busy, but I've got to enjoy doing it. It can be stressful, YouTube. It can be stressful, YouTube, for sure. But just got to keep at it, and hopefully one day just hits that algorithm. Oh, things are looking good. Things are looking good. Yes, the Hillstreams are on there. The gobies are on there. Yeah, everything's great regarding the spinach that we fed earlier. Hopefully soon the other 2 Hillstreams will come out over to it. The rainbow fish absolutely love spinach. Absolutely love it. I'm going to put you onto the rainbow forest for a few minutes, guys, while I have a few seconds break. Do keep having a chat, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks, Hazza. It's really kind of you. But that's what it's all about, buddy. It's about inspiring people, getting people into the hobby. The more people, that's why I always try and get people to click on that like button as much as possible. If we can inspire people to get into the hobby, then that inspires manufacturers to bring out new products, and yeah, it just just all around make the hobby a better hobby to be in, to be perfectly honest. Shops then start bringing in different types of fish, you know. The more people that go into shops and ask for certain things, like I've found a really good shop that that get rainbow fish in. You know, they are more of a rainbow specialist nowadays. So it's just so good to get more people into the hobby, especially with rainbow fish, because rainbow fish are a real hard fish to get people into. Okay, so rainbow fish are kind of a silverfish pretty much for the first year of their life, or quite a few of them are anyway. But rainbow fish are one of those extraordinary fishes. As they get older, they get way more colourful. And it's hard getting people to realise that. So the fish that you see just swimming just past the green phantom then is a yellow rainbow. And at the moment, you really can see them now. There is 6 in there. The one at the top there is a yellow rainbow. Some of them are colouring up. But in a year's time, they're going to have this beautiful yellow colour, these red fins, and they're going to be exceptional. I like buying rainbows nice and young, so you can obviously watch them mature, watch the colours start forming. My Bosemani that I have in the planted rainbow tank. The Bosemani, I don't think I've ever seen anyone have Bosemani as beautiful as those that I've got. My Souses are amazing. I need to try and get some more Parkinsoni because they are just super special, the Parkinsoni. But I have Lake Poverty rainbow fish in the planted rainbow tank. They're all now nicely colouring up. The tank that you're looking at the moment, we've got some emerald greens that we ordered, so hopefully they'll be here from Indonesia within the next few weeks. I want to stick some Lake Katubus in there as well. So there'll be yellows, blues, and greens in there. So that tank's just going to look amazing once they all come to colour. Water Paradise. Good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to Fishkeeper Club. Thank you for joining us. It would look good, Fishing Geek, but what I'd suggest you probably have to do once it's in place is try and pour some sand down the back so you don't have any dead spots. Because what you don't want really is you need flow. So if you was going to do that, maybe put an air wall behind there so it'd keep the circulation going behind there. That'd be another idea. But you just have to kind of make sure that nothing goes behind there and dies. Because otherwise you've got a problem on your hand. But yeah, if you stick an air wall behind first, attached to an air pump, obviously, an air wall is just a tube that has holes in it, so you get a line of air all along the rear of the aquarium. But yeah, you could put the filter behind, but you just need to make sure that you've got good flow behind there. Thank you, Water Paradise. Hey, Ed, how you doing, buddy? How's that new job? Hey, you might be onto something there, John. BGN beer glass. They actually do glasses. I'm not sure if they print on them or engrave them, mate, to be perfectly honest. It's something I'll have to look into. I'm going to look into doing more merchandise anyway. Hopefully we can get it to come in at a price where we can include it into the giveaways. Yeah, you're so right there, Geek. If we all make it to weekend, we all definitely deserve a beer. He knows I like my hot chocolate. He knows I like my hot chocolate. And my coffee, to be perfectly honest. Bit of a coffee fan as well. So I think vodka's going to be on the cards for me tonight. Got vodka in the freezer, so it's only right. It's only right to have a few later. Hey Don, how you doing, buddy? Better late than never, bud. Better late than never. How you doing? Yeah, definitely should make sure the brakes are right in that car, Geek. Definitely. Yes, we have just hit. Do apologise there. That was a fire engine. So good, 30 likes. So that means we should be clocking up around about 1,000 viewers at least today. And we still have 3/4 of an hour to go. So it can actually travel 31. So good. We can actually try and hit the 32. Al, how's it going, mate? Nice for you to join us, buddy. It was nice seeing your cock in Discord earlier on. For those that don't know, that aren't in the Discord, why aren't you in the Discord? You should be in there. But I'll put some nice pictures of his cock in there earlier that he raised by hand from being something small to now a beautiful cock that he used to show. And when I, just before anyone reports us, he used to breed chickens, so, and show them. Just before anyone decides to report us for being rude. We're not being rude. We're not rude in here anyway. Been scrolling chat first. Disturbing lack of very disturbing lack of innuendo today, mate. Very disturbing. I was talking about my wood earlier, which is always good. It is. You're right there, John. Very impressive cock. Working retail, so weekends, bank holidays don't exist. Start work at 6 p.m. Oh, mate. Oh, Gary. Retail. Spent quite a lot of my working life in retail, mate. Kind of, weekends become something that don't really exist. Spank that like button. Yes, guys, click the thumbs up. If you haven't pressed it already, click the thumbs up. Let's see if we can smash the record. The record actually is at 49 likes, but we always try and aim to over 30, which is always a great achievement to do. If we hit over 30, we tend to have a roundabout. I used to say guarantees us a bit 1,000, but it doesn't actually guarantee us 1,000 people coming through. But it does help when you click the like button, it tells the YouTube algorithm to spread the live out to a wider audience. Wider audience is what we're looking for because we kind of offer a public service. Fishkeeper Club is something where we try and help people out in the hobby the best we can. We average probably 400 years of experience in the hobby on every stream. The amount of people that come in, and if we can grow that and have 1,000 years of experience in, wow, then that would just be awesome. And it is the thumbs up button, guys, the like button, that does that. It helps us go out to that wider audience. How do you cure ick in a big tank? So Louis V, thank you for joining Fishkeeper Club. So check the it shouldn't really matter anyway, but first of all, I use Escher. Escher's a really good product for ick. Just check you get the right one, but Escher is a really good product. Or any ick treatment that you can get hold of. I would also then raise the temperature of your aquarium to around about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. What that is in C is I'm not 100% quite sure. But yeah, if you can raise the tank to like 82, ick then struggles at the higher temperatures. Treat it once it's clear, then you can obviously then drop the temperature down to what you normally run it at. Majority of my tanks run at around about 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Like I say, a few weeks ago actually, just over Easter, my cardinal tank was hit with an ick problem. I upped the temperature to 82, treated with Escher. Within 5 days, the ick had cleared. I gave it a few more days, and then I dropped the temperature back down to the 78, which is what it runs at, and all was well. But yeah, it struggles at 82 plus, Lewis, so it's a great little thing to do. Don't be sorry, John. We like a bit of cock talk since I was showing it off. Wayne Abel, thank you for joining us, buddy. How are you doing? Not too bad, Ed, to be perfectly honest, mate. How's your day going? Self-control, John. Who needs self-control, buddy? Who needs it? Oh, fishing geek, man. It's not good, is it? But maybe if you're working on your car brakes, mate, maybe it is probably better not to have that slight little buzz anyway. Especially with the brakes. Hey, Louis, not a problem, mate. That is why we're here. That's what Fishkeeping Club's all about. Ick is a parasite, mate. Yeah, so it will move about. Like I say, up the temperature, and with the treatment, the combination of both, that will help out loads. For those that don't know, we do a Discord channel as well. So the Fishkeeper Club live streams are 4 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. BST, and then from 2 p.m. on Saturday afternoon up to around about 5. But Fishkeeper Club runs 24 hours a day on Discord. So do check it out. It's always good. We have great light-hearted sense of humour. There's plenty of innuendo. And it's just an absolutely beautiful community that we have formed on both the live streams and the Discord. And we help so many people out on Discord as well. It's really good. Louis, you should join the Discord, mate. It's absolutely a brilliant community. Loads of experience in the hobby that can help you out with anything that you're struggling with. Your mate is dealing with cattle today. Damn. Leeches returning 1 tank out of 5. I restocked. Nice. So 4 cleared out. And what are you going to be putting in there then, Wayne? John, thank you so much, mate. To be honest, it is a great community. It is a great community. It's a lovely place to be. And I'll be honest, some of the DMs I get, it's more than just a community. We do help people out quite a lot as well. Regarding like mental health, we have a good laugh. It's people like Al, Tracy, Molly, old time Gary, that's he's not been in for a couple of days actually, Gary. We have John in there now. We have Carl joins us. Ed's in there. It's just an absolutely beautiful community. And I must say thanks to Will, because he's the one that set the Discord up for the channel. But yeah, what an awesome community we are growing here. Hey, Willie. It's always nice to see a Willie come in. I do apologise. Just that's where the innuendo goes in Fishkeeper Club, Willie. So my biggest serpent is probably about an inch and a half. Caridina Galaxies, nice, Wayne. Nice, mate. That's awesome. I do like the Galaxies as well, mate. They are so good. I understand that, Ed, yeah. I kind of had a feeling, I obviously don't know what you do for a living, but I kind of had a feeling that when you said you work 24 hours days, that's kind of, I had a feeling I knew what you did, and that's kind of confirmed it, what you said there. The Asian leeches have wiped them out, have they, Wayne? That's the problem with some of them. Getting another tank after this paycheck. Nice, Ed. Nice. And what are you going to plan on putting in that, buddy? That's kind of what I thought, Ed, yeah. That's what I thought. Working as like carers and that, it's that's kind of how it works, isn't it? You kind of live in for 24 hours and sleep when you can, but if they don't sleep, you don't sleep. I'd definitely go for tetras more than guppies, mate. Not that I have a problem with guppies. I don't. Guppies are pretty cool. But if you go male only, guppies are cool. If you throw females in the mix, though, they can become a pest. Unless you have a source where you can either sell them or take them to a shop and get some credit for the shop. Yeah, I understand that, Wayne. Yeah, can't really be selling any boost when you've got an infestation. 20 of 23 are boost tanks. Wow. Yeah, did the come in with the plants? I won't answer for him, but it's more than likely done, isn't it? This is it, Molly. Because for those that don't know, female guppies are born pregnant. They are they actually carry sperm from their father. So yes, if you had females and they have babies, then you soon end up with a hell of a lot. Yeah, an import, and they literally infested everything. Yeah, nightmare, mate. Absolute nightmare. I would definitely look at getting your plants from another source. You lost 40-ish types of boost. Wow, mate. So, quick question we'll throw out there. How do you actually deal with the leech, mate? I'll be honest, touch wood, it's not something I've ever had to deal with. I've never had to deal with leeches. How did you deal with that? Most of my Caridina shrimp and thousands of Neo-Caridina shrimp killing the leeches. Remove everything and bleach. Is that the only way, Wayne? Wow. That's God, that's a nightmare, isn't it? That's a nightmare. Just reposition the camera a little bit, guys. It's something I've never had to deal with. But yes, that would be absolutely horrendous, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely horrendous. And bleach wash plants and mud. Wow, mate. Wow. Dry tanks, re-wet, dry, refill. Wow. Yeah, mate, I feel for you there, buddy. Kind of feel for you there. That is absolutely horrendous. I've got gobies coming Thursday. I've been told they can carry parasites. I'm hoping they've been treated by the shop. I would definitely do a treatment anyway, John. I'm going to start doing that myself, for sure. I'm going to start when I add new fish. I'm going to start doing a parasite treatment as well. What type of food should I feed my African dwarf frog? I have minions. Do take the pregnant fish out, not trying to feed them. Now, Molly, what do you feed your frogs, mate? I know bloodworm's quite a good addition, Jennifer, for sure. But yeah, good varied diet. Do they like the bug biters, Molly? Yeah. Yeah, nice varied diet. Yeah, bloodworms are one of those that can be frowned upon if you overfeed it. I have kind of cut down a little bit. Still feed bloodworm though, to be perfectly honest. But I have just cut down the amount that goes in. John, I'll be honest with you, mate. If you have the capacity for a quarantine tank, I don't get it. It's a weird one, mate, because I don't quarantine my fish, mate. They go straight in. But personally, I'm going to start just treating the whole tank. It won't do any of the other fish harm, but it's always good to do a parasite treatment. So yeah, mate, I don't get quarantine tanks, to be perfectly honest. So it means you have a tank running empty if you've nothing in it. I don't see the point. I don't see the point. Some people will probably disagree with that. Quarantine is probably the way forward. But yeah, I'd personally, I'd just treat the whole tank because it won't do it any harm. For sure. People will disagree with that. But you know, I always try and buy from respectable places as well. You meant minnows, not minions. To be honest, I just thought you was like over exaggerating and saying millions. To be honest, I rebuilt a new water system, feed the tanks and circulate the water. See, I don't quarantine anything, Wayne. I do. I have a strict buying procedure anyway, even on the shops where I buy from regularly. If there's more than 3 fish dead in all the tanks, I won't buy that day. But yeah, then I treat the tank. It's not going to do your tank any harm to do a parasite treatment. But yeah, quarantine tank, I just look at it, it's just a wasted space. If you can quarantine them, happy days. If you want to have a tank running, but yeah, it's just something I don't do. The probably best, Jennifer, if you want to raise them, would be to separate them from the parents. Parents will kind of eat on some of the young. It's kind of nature. If you want to get as many out as possible, then yeah, separate them into another tank and raise them there. As female betta I raised from tiny fry, something came in on a plant, quarantine everything. You do get stuff coming in on plants. Look at like Tracy had a rainbow fish coming in on a plant through an egg. I think Linda did as well, didn't she? She's had a fish come in. I didn't realise that she'd brought a fish in through an egg. I hadn't seen a lot of her post on Discord. She just posted a picture of a fish last night, which she's like wondering what it was. But yeah, it's apparently once it had hatched, it was kind of like a silverfish. Wow, I'm gonna have to show you this. Just bear with us a sec. Look at this yellow. This yellow rainbow fish that's coloured up after the water change. Definitely a male. He's flashing the band on his head. In fact, 2 males there. So just goes to show what a water change does. Water change can induce spawning behaviour. God, he's absolutely stunning though. That's the best that these have looked since they were introduced a week ago. But he is awesome, and he's not too bad either. But he is Absolutely spectacular. Wow, what a stunning fish. Definitely a great addition. Definitely a great addition. So glad we definitely so glad we went for the yellows, Tracy, for sure. Where are you based, Wayne? What country are you in, mate? Just to remind me. I try to remember names and not where people live. It comes over time. But I try to remember like 50 odd people's names. Not great with a bad memory. If you cooked your shrimp fishing geek, that is a nightmare, that one, mate. That is a nightmare. Good time to do a water change is if you're having a thunderstorm. Changing pressure, the fresh water, fantastic. That's East Anglia. Nice, mate. Nice. Shrimp, but heaters overheating. It's just one of them things, isn't it? It can happen. It can happen. That's what I like about the new Haiger heater that I've got in the Rainbow Forest. I have bought new stickers today to put on the wall, so it keeps because the actual temperature or the thermostat and thermometer keeps falling off the wall. I will sort that out later on. That's what I like about this new Haiger heater that I've got. You can actually walk in, you have a digital thermometer stroke thermostat on the wall, so at a glance you can keep your eye on that temperature. It's so good. It's a great idea. Sticky thermometers that go in your glass with a suction cup, come off all the time, end up floating around, you end up taking them out. But yeah, with this one that Haiger have done, I really do like it. Yes, Wayne, that would be nice. Yeah, to be honest with you, Dan, I don't really get much time to watch TV, mate. I'm I keep myself like way too busy, unfortunately. Don't really get much time to watch TV. And when I do, if I can put a couple of hours aside to watch TV, then I tend to stick a film on. And a recommended film for everybody: Gran Torino. Gran Torino, not Gran Torino. Although Gran Torino is a good film, Gran Turismo. Wow, what a film! What a film! Watched it last weekend. Absolutely awesome. Really good. Fact is, it's a true story as well, so or based on a true story. But yeah, what a great! If you've not seen it, what a great film. It is about motor racing, which I'm not into, but it is a great film. Definitely worth watching. Yeah, definitely worth looking into. Fishing Geek. to put some red bozeman in. I know, to be perfectly honest, Wayne, I've seen red bozeman and they don't really look any different. If you want reds, I'd go for the Iranian reds. I do have Iranian reds in here, but they are just a bit too young at the moment. Sometimes you start seeing a little bit of red coming through, but as they mature, they're going to look awesome in that tank for sure. Oh, that's an old one, that, Dan. Good film, though. It is a good film. Hey, Melody. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad, actually, you've come in. Do you know anybody that has Facebook, Melody? We still have your prize waiting here for you. If you have anybody that's on Facebook, if they could send me a message to let me know that it's you with your address, we can get that gift sent out to you. So nice for you to come in, kiddo. It is. We've been like really want to get this prize sent out to you, Melody. So if you know anyone who's got Facebook, mate, and they can send us BGN Aquariums, Melody, tell them to friend me, and hip replacement, right? Kind of thought you'd fallen out of us. But yes, if you can get somebody to kind of send me a message on Facebook, then yes, we can get that sent out to you. So glad you've come in. So glad you've come in. It's been weighing on my mind. How are you feeling anyway? After your hip replacement, what's the score? All good. Honestly, Melody, Tracy would confirm it. It's proper, like, it's been like playing my mind because it's here waiting for you. So yeah, if you could get someone to message us, and then we can take it from there. Hip hop failed at 35. Wow, man. So how you feeling, Ellen? Anyway, now. The mad thing is, Melody, he was actually gifted a membership as well. In the, I think it's been about 6 weeks, hasn't it, since I last saw you? And in between that, you was gifted like a 30-day membership, which has obviously now has come back off your account. I'm walking without crutches after 4 weeks. Thank you. Have you any treat? If you had any treatment? Honestly, Melody, it's just nice to see you in. It really is. Really kind of thought we'd upset you. But yes, if you can, like I say, if you can sort that out, that'd be cool. But it's nice to see you on the mend. Walking without crutches, obviously, is a. It's going to sound so daft. It's a big step, isn't it? Walking without crutches is a big step. Thing is, Melody, you know the community that we have here. And even though the mad thing is, we have all formed like really good friendships that at the end of the day, from where we all live, we would never have known each other. You know, we wouldn't. It's just one of those things. We would never have known each other. And Fishkeeper Club has brought people from all over the world together. So once you join Fishkeeper Club, you're part of a good family at the end of the day. No problem, Wayne. We will be kind of departing in about 10 minutes anyway, buddy. But thanks for joining us, Wayne, as always. Missed us all. We have missed you so much, Melody, honestly. And actually, well, what I'll do, Melody, hopefully you're still in. If we can do that connection on Facebook somehow, actually the gifts have slightly changed as well, but I'll discuss that with you on Facebook. You could have one of them if you want. That's the only reason to say it. Hip Hop by Dr. Dre. Al's always there. That's so good. That's proper got me. Catch you soon, Wayne. Okay, Fishing Geek. See you again soon, buddy. Oh, you've got me. You've got me all. You've got me. That is a great comment. Hey, Molly coming in there with a £5 super chat. You know what that means, don't you? That means that Molly is absolutely awesome. Obviously. Molly, you are an absolute superstar. Comes in with a little bit of noise. Boom. It also means we have an attempt at bin cam. But first of all, business end first, Molly enters the pot. What pot is that? Some of you may be asking. Every time we hit 15 super chat giveaways, that's a rolling over as well from stream to stream. Everyone that donates a super chat, name gets taken, gets put into a pot. Once we hit 15, the name's drawn, and then we do a merchandise giveaway. Molly won last night, and she chose one of these mugs, which was ordered and sent out to her last night as well. Hopefully, Molly will receive that between Wednesday and Friday next week. It's all done through Fourth Wall, and they ship out to the UK, US. I believe they ship out to Canada as well. Molly's name goes into the pot with the other name that's in there, which is also Molly. Molly, you are an absolutely amazing person. great supporter of the channel. When we were doing the Aqua One liquid giveaways, Molly won, and because we couldn't ship out to the States, she quite happily donated her prize to UK-based recipients. And I think we won a good few. We've won a few times. I know Molly's won a few times as well. So Molly, you're an absolute star. Your name is there. Into the pot. Al, you are absolutely awesome, and put Ruben's name on it. Al, that is so generous, mate. I'm going to. I will do the bin cams all in one hit. Alan, that is so nice, mate. That is so nice. That's because you don't want me to have your address in it. You don't want me to come down and grab your cock. Al, thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much. We have 4 attempts at bin cam lining up. I'm getting covered in streamers for some reason. Let me just cut that down to a little bit more size. So, and I know he's not in today. Ruben. Right, yeah. But how has he come out of his shell over the past few months, that Fishkeeper Club? Ruben's name goes down there. I've put a little Al on there as well, just in case. Al, that is so good of you, mate. That is so good of you, mate. That is my young prodigy. He'll be like me in no time. I think he's becoming very, very close to you already, buddy, isn't he? That comment last week that he made about like what he said about your mum was like, what? No way has he just come out with that. But wow, how that lad has changed. How you've corrupted him, actually, Al, is quite amazing. Absolutely amazing. Al, Ruben's name goes in the pot, which takes us on to bin cam. Let's have a look. See if we can. Let's see how we do on bin cam today. Oh, 1 in, 2 in, 3. Oh, come on. 4 bin cams on the trot. 4 minutes to go. Does that mean we're going to finish our first live stream with 100% success rate? I certainly hope so. Let me just remove the streamers off the lights, just in case. We don't want any fires. Molly, Alan, thank you so much. Ruben's going to be so chuffed, especially if it gets drawn on the 15 as well. That would be awesome. That's rigged. Mate, how can that be rigged? Honestly. God. Those people that want me to fail at bin cam. Oh, man. Just a little bit of gratitude, please, Dane. Please. We're gonna next time I come to see Tracy, mate. We're gonna come and see you anyway. So you better watch it. You better watch it. Let me just, goddamn. I'll set Tracy on you. But guys, thank you so much. That is, it's really good of you. And Al, for donating it to Ruben, mate, absolutely awesome. He'll be made up with that as well. He really will. So Saturday we will be back on Monday at 8 p.m. GMT, where the merchandise giveaway super chat rollover jobby will continue. Just like to say thanks to everyone that's been in today. 33 likes will hopefully put us over the 1,000 viewers. I will, as always, post our end result into the Discord, which is something I've started doing to show you just how much we are growing. Finn, thanks for joining us, buddy. You're so cool yourself. If you haven't checked it out already, please do check out my latest video, which is a profile of how I changed the water inlet valve on this aquarium, which is quite an easy thing to do on normal tanks. But on the fluvial Roma, the actual filter is attached at the bottom of the aquarium, so you have to be really careful not to get yourself flooded out. So please do check that video out. If you do watch it, click the like button by all means. If we well, we'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Don't drink too much. All I'll say is be safe, guys. Thanks to everyone that's joined us today. Until Sam, thanks for joining us, buddy. Until Monday, guys.